What could we do quickly? Well, not quickly, but like, not in a massive... You know what I mean. Quickly, but not instantly. We could do true ending... No, let's do... Let's do Mega Satan Dark Path Tainted Eden. He's got the Zane built into his character. What could go wrong? Also, I'll use Converter just because heart containers might be hard pressed to acquire later. So that's all fine. Belly button, that's fine. Belly button doesn't matter much, but having it is good. any passive item we can get is nice. I considered looking into a mod for so if you don't know, the way this character works is every single time you take damage from any source, literally any source, you reroll all of your items, spacebar items, trinkets, like consumables, all that. You reroll everything. So I considered installing a mod that would make it so that when you take self damage, that doesn't happen. So like, if you use a blood donation machine, it doesn't trigger, or if you use like dull razor, it doesn't trigger, or regular razor, it doesn't trigger, things like that. But I don't know. I haven't played as Tainted Eden enough for me to think that that's an amazing idea immediately. So for now, I'll leave it as. Also, Distant Admiration, or whatever this fly is, the one that hugs walls and rocks. Actually, I think he's pretty good, because he does, like, the most damage out of all the flies. Not that we'll get to keep him, of course, but... As you saw there, on his quest towards the wall, he did, like, a third of the health of Dingle. Oh, that's interesting, because I have, because I had thing, and I was holding two trinkets, it dropped one on the floor. It dropped the better of the two on the floor as well, which is nice. I kind of want to get hit again, because Bumbo's awful. Okay. We have a D6 now. If we can persist on the D6 possession, then maybe we can get something... Okay, we don't want Wiggle Worm. Wiggle Worm is bad. And... yeah, I'm willing to use a bomb to heal myself up. We have knockout drops as well. So we're going Dark Path, Mega Satan, and hopefully, fingers crossed on this, Hush. Right. The more you can do in one run, the better, I suppose. Oh. They really force you to do some diagonal walking here, huh? Oh well. I am master of that, so that is fine. I guess Metronome does something different to what I thought it does. In my head, I sort of thought that Metronome was like identical to Dead Sea Scrolls, but I guess it does passive items instead of active items, which is to be expected, I suppose. Also, I don't think that effects that you get from pills get lost when you transform, so if I can get a bunch of decent pills, we'll be set. Also, if I can get a single key, we'd be in luck, because would mean we'd be able to go to our item room, which, you know, always nice. Okay, I'm glad to know of it, because it means we won't activate that in a room with enemies. In hopes of it being like Lemon Party or something. Okay, second secret room is probably up here to the right. Well, by second, I mean regular secret room. Yes, sirree. That's not a key. I probably should have used that bomb on the chest above, actually. That was probably foolish of me to do it that way. Oh well. It's the past now. That was Pandora's box, I think? That was a really... Man, maybe Metronome's really good. Okay. we have really bad luck by coincidence, considering we're playing as this character, but still. Also, I completed the challenge that gives you the Sigil of Baphomet trinket, which means that, in theory, we could get that, which is, if you don't know, it makes so that when you kill an enemy, you get 1 second of invincibility, which doesn't sound that great, but some bosses spawn a lot of enemies, like a lot of weak enemies, so it, wow, that hit me, okay. We have Polyphemus on this one. Wow, okay. Bye, Polyphemus. Oh, and bye, Hairpin as well. Oh well. I think I mentioned this before when I played as Tainted Eden, and I'm sure it's the sentiment has been said by others. He's so like inherently odd in his design, right? In that you get hit and all your items change. It's like wacky, whatever, every time. He's so wacky that he's like not wacky at all, which is you know, it's not great. Just sort of leads to him being it's like jack of all trades, master of none. Well and truly master of none. Because I think he also has the regular randomness of Eden. Wow, okay. In that his stats are random off the bat. So, that's a darn shame. I do think that pay to win is pretty good, or golden fingers, whatever it's called, is pretty good, but maybe not good enough for me to waste all of my money using. Wow, okay. I just hope we don't get a shard of glass. Hate that item. Item is the worst. Okay, that's a bad item, but I mean, it's when I say it's a bad item, I don't even normally mean it's a bad item. It's just an item that I wouldn't necessarily want. Oh, I hit some invisible creep, I think, there. And we have shard of glass now. Remember what I said a few seconds ago about how I didn't want shard of glass? Explicitly didn't want shard of glass. I recall that too. Thank you for remembering. Yeah, not a fan. Tears up pill though. Huge fan. So, if I want to get rid of this, I need to take damage and also have a red heart available on the ground, because otherwise I'll just continue to bleed and it'll persist into the next character. Not so ideal in my eyes. Love a key as well, because we have store credit in addition to quite a lot of money. So, well, there goes my health. Oh, and we have tech and a half, which is not what it's called, but but it's what I mean it to be. Commode with soy milk. So, and we have Spelunker hat. Yeah, it's Spelunker hat. All right, we should be afraid. We have tech now. Commode Libra, but we are also still bleeding. Okay, now we can rest a bit easier, actually. Okay. Okay. Crystal Ball doesn't matter as much, obviously, because it's gone, right? It's gone before we even have a chance to get attached and fall in love. But still nice while it lasts. Which is, you know, something. Unfortunately, we still can't access our shop, which is a darn shame. Kind of preferred the oh my god, the soy milk tech, but having this tech as well is pretty good. They really just want to give me tech, huh? There's a good use for a bomb. What do you got? Mega Fatty. You can die pretty slowly if I'm not very strong, so I'm prepping not to get attached to this run. And also, if we want to make it to the bloody what's it called? The Mega Satan fight, gonna need to be getting some deals. Which the fact that we have some Spirit Hearts now is definitely conducive to that, but not amazingly so. Especially when we don't actually get the deal. That's less helpful. And we lost store credit at some point, so. And gained Stompy, I guess. I don't know what item is giving us Stompy. Unless the Zodiac is like floor-based? I thought Zodiac was not floor-based, I guess. What item's in here? I don't think Spider Bud will be more useful than Shoop-de-Whoop, unfortunately. Okay. So, even if we can't do Mega Satan, we can still try for Hush and for... Hush and for... Dark Path. I was going to say Mega Satan, but we can't. And by Mega Satan, I was going to say Lyrium, but we don't need to do Lyrium. My English language, apparently, really bad. So it looks like Zodiac is floor-based, and it looks like this floor we have Scorpio. And last floor we must have had Leo. Which, you know. Poison Tears, really nice. Obviously, once it's gone, but... I assume these guys hitting me doesn't count, right? Yeah, okay. It was for science, I had to do it. Okay. Okay. We're fine. Haven't been hit. We have a decent run. People love you. It's all fine. Okay. We do want to use a... Yeah, we do want to use a bomb to get this. I feel like generally, if you have one key or one bomb, one key is going to serve you better than one bomb. That's my thought, at least. I mean, it's not a universal science, but it works in this context. It works in this run. Okay. We do still want to go to our shop, because the amount of money we have is... yeah. We have 15 cents. We're on track. Okay. Let's have to find it, though. We need to find it, and we also need to... Oh, maybe I should fight my boss first, actually. Because that way we're guaranteed to get a deal. Because there's no way we're going to take 3 hearts of damage on this floor's boss fight. Louse, I do not remember what you do. I know you're related to flies or spiders, but I don't remember which, and I don't remember how. So, we move on with our lives. Also, like I said, if I was going to take 3 hearts of damage to Chad, I would uninstall the game, I think. So, we both might get to keep this set of items, and also we might get to keep... never mind. We might get to keep our deal chance. We lost a full heart of damage there. I guess he just does a full deal. Which, you know, something. Alright, we're ignoring that because we don't want it. I'd love... So sometimes with PhD, the effect persists throughout rerolls. So even though on this run I have PhD, on the next one I might not. Presumably wouldn't. But sometimes the actual effect of it does stay. It's not a permanent thing, and it's not an exact science as with everything. But sometimes I'll keep the effect. Which means good. Although it might only be that I'll keep the identification effect. Pandora's box. I don't think it takes away my items in this regard. Like, it won't take away my... Wait, there's another spirit, isn't there? It won't take away... Wow, that's cheeky. It won't take away... What was I even saying? I don't even remember. Oh well. My itchy ear distracted me from whatever nonsense I was prattling on about. Oh well. Okay. So we still need to get at least 2 angel deals in this run. We've done boss rush as Tainted Eden. We haven't done Hush, so we do still have some form of time constraint on us. Wow, okay. They really want me to fight a boss, I guess. Alright. I don't know why Widow... He never does, like, a lot of damage to me, but he often not kills me, often hits me. So, I'm happy to not have been hit. Obsessed Fan. Another decent fly item. In my humblest of opinions. This run is... If I had this run normally, I would be over the moon. This is a very good run. Worm Friend alone is an A tier item in my eyes. But we also have Max's Head. Marbles, I don't know if it'll ever come into play, because I think that we'll lose it before it'll gulp a pill. Like, I don't know if those effects happen in a different order or if it'll just not work. But I think it'll just not work, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not going to use the D4, I'm just going to hang on to it. I was going to say, maybe I should be more careful in this room so I don't get hit. But I just decided, fuck it, and I'll just get hit anyway. Oh, and we have Sigil of Baphomet. The aforementioned trinket. Oh, there was creep on the ground. Now we have Ludovico technique. And we have membership card. Okay. I can dig a membership card. Not that it'll be much use, but you know, what is of use in this character's arsenal? Okay, we will probably encounter the boss if we continue going upwards. If I had to hazard a guess, we have common cold. That's why we have poison tears. I was thinking, did we keep the Zodiac effect from ages ago? But that would be ridiculous. So I will assume it is not that. Okay, Ludovico technique with decent shot speed like we have now is pretty nice, actually. Actually, I wonder if I can use my mouse for this. Can. This doesn't make it any easier, but it does work. Okay. Yeah, this is Necro 1. This should be... Yeah, I was gonna say, it should be either an angel deal or nothing, so... And honestly, I'm not happy with nothing, but I'm fine with nothing. I have bloody poker chip, which I think is a really bad trinket. But it's definitely not the most bad. It's not the worst. So... its usefulness has yet to be tested by yours truly. So we'll see. Okay. I appear to have anesthesia. Anesthesia. Euthanasia, that's what it's called, not anesthesia. So... my tear occasionally turns into a little needle, which is quite cute. Okay, lodestone. Good item. Not that it matters. I wonder how lodestone will affect the Ludovico technique. Hang on, thought the game crashed then. Because, yeah, it does work like that, okay. So, lodestone makes it so that everything is magnetized to an opponent once they get affected by it. So, for Ludovico technique, that means that once it triggers, the Ludovico tear gets pulled into them. Which is great. Just means damage persists. Also, we have Dirty Lover or whatever this item's called, the one that makes it so that you get little poop friends from breaking poops, so no reason not to break every single one I see, both for monetary value and for poopetary value, which is nice. Okay, PhD's effect didn't persist. It's sad, but not outside of my expectations completely. Lovely. Okay, blue map is nice. Not that it matters because we can't keep it. Okay, well, we want brimstone, but getting that much money is realistically probably not on the cards. So I think the only way of getting it would be to bomb the hell out of our machine. But the chance of us getting enough bombs to do that looking like this is, well, slim. So we'll try our hardest, obviously. Not gonna give up. But I'm gonna guess we won't be able to get brimstone. Which, like, it's one thing, because it doesn't actually matter, because we probably won't be able to keep it, right? But if we can get brimstone, that means we have an item from the devil deal, right? Like, in our pool. So in theory, we can then get better items, like, on subsequent rerolls. It's not an exact science, as I keep saying on this run. This character is Zane incarnate, so it is hard to go anywhere with that. But yes, and for the purposes of getting that, I am exploring, of course. Well, that's not a bomb that I can maneuver. Okay, here's a thought. It'll ruin our current items and we'll never be able to keep anything. But if there's a blood donation machine in there, we could potentially get brimstone. There is one. It sucks though, because well, you lose all your items basically. Because you get screwed, but that's fucking cool. Kidney stone plus regular tech. That's badass. But okay, we ended on the worst possible one of those different items, but that's fine. We also didn't get a bomb. We'll do this because it'll blow up the electric beggar, which doesn't matter apparently. Okay. Well then, that's a darn shame. No brimstone for us, I guess. We also don't get a charge on this Monstro's... what's it called? Monstro's Tooth? Yeah, no way we're getting that. We don't have anything that drops money when we take damage or anything, do we? We do have... We actually do. We have Fanny Pack. If we could... There's a thought. Of course, by the way, the one thing that we can get money out of is a trap chest, and it doesn't give you any money. It doesn't give me any money. You're not involved in this transaction, I'm afraid. We have very low speed. Also, we have bloody anti-grav tears, like my least favorite item in the game. Well, one of a great many long lists of items that I dislike. Please. I'm regretful that I haven't been hit. I want to be hit because I hate this run. Give me something better, please. And we didn't get a deal. We had a 90% chance and we didn't get the deal. That's insane. Okay, so we need to get an angel deal on the next 2 floors in a row, basically. That's how, that's where we've been left. which is not ideal. I really was... I stood there to get hit, and then Infamy blocked this shot twice, so... So that's something, eh? I'm really hoping to, like, take a hit. Infamy has now blocked 4 shots, I think. At least 3, if not 4, so... And... Well, that's another one. As much as I'd love to just walk into a spike or into a bit of creep, but that is a step too far, I think. Okay. Oh my god, we're bloody bleeding. And okay, that's fine. We need to go back and get this health off the ground. Awesome. Okay, what is this run? We have Common Cold and Not So Great Tears. Okay, that's... I've had worse. I've had worse this run. Okay, let Demon Baby do his thing. Lovely. Okay, weird. Oh, we have $3 bill as well, okay. So we have piercing shots for this small meandering amount of time. Okay, we want to break these guys immediately because their diagonal shots are more annoying than the horizontal and vertical shots that the other ones shoot. And also because this is the easy 5-step process to killing these enemies. Okay, Binky's good. The Mind is good. Killing this enemy might be easy. I was gonna say it might be difficult. Turned out easy. We do still need another bomb though, because the next floor is gonna have another angel, which we're gonna need to kill. So we need another bomb. Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to do more exploring on the next floor. Okay, the Mind, that's really nice. I had sort of glossed over in my brain how useful the Mind was, because it shows you everything. Please, eyeballs, stop blocking the shots. Thank you. So we're going to the double key room first, because they always have lots of... They typically have a lot of consumables in them. So if we can get some bombs out of them, that'll be nice. Although, 22% chance of getting a deal does require us to get, like, a good bloody angel deal. Or just an angel deal. Okay, we need to hang on to a bomb. There's no reason to hang on to 2, so we can go in here. Never mind, we'll just miss that, I guess, because I'm fucking awful. Okay, that's perfect. Wow, okay. And anti-grav tears again. We also have Monstrance, which I don't know if it's a good item. I really have no idea. Also, we kept the teleporter. Just kidding, that's actually Doctor's remote. It's almost there. We can use it for money. Do we have black battery? Oh no, we have double shot. So it's shot 2? Question mark? Also, if we hang on to this, we wanted to hang on to bombs. But the world is not so kind, usually. So, we will use it here instead. Okay. This is a Tears Up. Sorry, it's a luck upgrade. This is a Balls of Steel. We'll keep a bomb, obviously, because, as we've said, Dry Baby's nice, though. Okay. And this is Mom's Heart. Well, it lives. I feel like It Lives as a name is, like, really kind of mean. I don't know what's slowing the shots. It must be the spider on my head, but I don't think that exists, so I don't know what's slowing them. fact that of all things we got through that without getting hit really irks me. Okay, well, we need to fight Hush. I don't want to, obviously. Like, no one ever wants to fight Hush. Hush is a boss with no fans. But it has to be done. That'll be useful. If we can get... If that activates before getting rerolled, that would be useful. None of this matters. Because, obviously... And... We might as well. Oh, it's a 1 mixed logic pill. Well, we might as well take this, actually. Speaking of might as wells. Because having it is an item that can be rerolled into something. Which is more than I can say for most of the other items we've gotten in this run. Quarter. It actually, for once, has its use. Normally... So you can get rerolled into items which have, like, multiple uses. Or... Like, they spawn an item. I don't know why I said multiple uses. Like, if you reroll into a health upgrade, typically it doesn't actually give you the health upgrade. It just gives you the item that gave you the health upgrade in the first place. Okay. So let's do a boss intro. Why doesn't Eden have a character there? Okay. Our range is really good, actually. So we can sit at a distance and just shoot. Not quite that distance, but we can sit at a distance. Comboed with Worm Friend. Pretty good. Also, I'm hanging onto the pill in hopes that it gets rerolled into something useful. Once the fight gets going. Also, I'm looking at my damage and I'm realizing that we actually have, like, base. We have 0.16 above base damage. Which is, well, it's not ideal. To say the least. We also have Stud Finder, which I guess I could have looked in the rocks back there if it triggered, but I'm not entirely sure how Stud Finder mechanics work, so I'm willing to forego blame in favor of the blame being nowhere. Alright, having imp spawn enemies is actually much more annoying than I expected because it means that Worm Friend is going to be overworked. This is hurting my fingers. If we're being really honest with ourselves. Okay, that's what I didn't want to happen. Was allowing you the opportunity to spawn small children that look like myself. Not in real life, of course. Unless. Okay, I want to keep this run only because of Worm Friend. Obviously, I spoke too soon, but okay, luck upgrade, lovely. Okay, I was gonna say we're still fine, and we are still fine. Okay, we have like Hemolacria, Jacob's Ladder, and we also have the Mind. Fuck. What do we have? Why can't I shoot? I can't shoot. Oh, I have Ludovico? I guess. I could not find my tier. Where is my tier? That absolutely sniped me, okay. Okay. We need to focus on staying alive. As is the key to winning all runs in Isaac. Okay, we beat Hush. We beat Hush. That's Soul of Eden unlocked. Nice. That's a really pretty looking soul you got there. That is a large Ludovico technique. Tier. Was there any health sitting around at all? Nope, okay. Okay. We had Sacred Heart on... We have Sacred Heart? Okay. Okay, we're going down. But now it should be easier. Satan should be a piece of piss. We have no way of getting to Mega Satan unless we, by luck, reroll into Dad's Key, but that's fine. I don't live my life by such crude constraints. But that's A-okay by me. We have... I mean... As is everyone else who plays Isaac. I am a huge fan of Sacred Heart, so I have no problems with having... What is this room? Sacred Heart be my saving grace. Okay, that room is kind of scary. Those kind of rooms have the tendency to not actually turn off the brimstone trap when they're done, so I'm not taking any chances. No! This is the worst run ever! Okay, we now have double shot Godhead and 7 tears, so... The marked other run was painful. Upside down Temperance. Reverse Temperance. I'm alright with that. What are we shooting? We're shooting soy milk garbage, looks like. We have soy milk, my reflection. This is a really bad one. Okay. But we're only up against Satan. As far as I'm concerned, Satan is an easy boss. Ow. Although, the amount of health we lost in the Hush fight is proving its worth here. Okay, that's fine. We have skipping stone something. No, I didn't actually mean to go into that just yet, because we didn't get any of the health off the ground. Okay. I don't know what could be in here that I would want. The answer is none of those things, but that's fine. Also, we have Contagion and Toxic Shock. We are going to die. We are dead. Oh my god. We're Lazarus? We're Lazarus risen. Okay. I'm dead again. Okay. That's fine though. I'm actually completely fine with that. Because we managed to do... Who are we just playing as? We were playing as Eden. We managed to do Hush, which... If nothing else, he's one of the more annoying bosses. So I'm happy to have him out of the way. And with how unlucky we were getting, the only thing we were going to get out of that was beating the lamb. There was no way we were going to be able to beat... Like I said, the chances of us getting rerolled into Dad's Key or finding it in a chest was too slim to rely on. So I'm fine with having just that.